Hi you guys, it is officially week 17 lap band post-op. For all you guys that watched my video last week, you guys knew I had been gaining weight, not doing well, and I am really happy to tell you I lost all of the weight that I gained, plus a half pound. I lost 5 pounds this week. My biggest loss since I started, and I'm sure part of my weight was inflated just because I've been stuffing my face, but I'm so happy. I'm so happy I'm back on track. And what I want to do in this video is I want to document and record how I got myself back together because I was having a really hard time, and I want to record this for anytime I fall off the wagon again. So the biggest things that I did is I reached out to my support group 2 weeks in a row, or well, I skipped a week. It was 3 actually weeks now that when I look back on my videos, 3 weeks in a row I was actually spiraling downwards, and I still told you guys, I still talked to you guys about it, even though it was embarrassing. And the enormous amount of feedback, support, and love I received just helped keep me motivated. It's all in here, and I got that response from a lot of you. It is all mental. About 80%, 90% of it is mental. And so I wanted to self-check myself. And one of my big moves I did is I went and saw my surgeon. I don't know, something about maybe knowing that I physically got a fill made me feel like I had to get back on track, but for some reason seeing my surgeon, him telling me that I was doing well when I was feeling down, sparked some kind of fire inside me. It also, I don't mess around. When I get fills, I follow the rules. And so it made me start from scratch, start with the basics again. I was on a liquid diet for 3 days, and then I did mushy food. So I went back to the basic lap band rules. And lastly, I went and I visited my old video when I was pumped up. And I visited my video talking about what I do to make myself feel inspired. And I realized that I had let a lot of those rules go flying out the window. I talked about the importance of self-love and self-talk and positive self-talk, and I was not telling myself I was beautiful, I can do this. I was thinking negative thoughts, and it really makes a difference. It really, honest to God, makes a difference when you are telling yourself that you can do it, telling yourself you're worth it, and you're your biggest advocate. Nobody's going to be able to do it except for you. So, thank God. You guys, I'm back on track, and I'm feeling like it's going to continue. This isn't just one of those crazy, oh, I'm on track for a couple days. I'm feeling like this week's going to continue. And I got real strict with myself, and I never did this before, and I didn't want to do this, but I started tracking my calorie count the last 4 days. This isn't something I want to permanently do. I like the idea of living knowing that it's attainable for life, because lap band is for life, and I've journaled before, and that's never lasted lifelong. However, to get me back on track, sometimes you really have to pull the reins and get really strict with yourself, and so that's what I'm doing. I'm going very strict on myself, and then slowly I'll let things go. And one of the things that my doctor talked to me about was stopping before you eat anything and meditating or just closing your eyes just for a minute and taking time to reflect on the really deep personal reasons why you got the lap band. Not just, oh, I want to lose weight, but the really the ones that hit home for you. And I really liked, he said that a lot of his clients, it seems to help, that and journaling what they ate. So I fully listened to his advice, and I have to tell you, it's a hard habit. I keep forgetting, I keep eating and forgetting to do that, but I want to really start to make that a habit for myself, is to really because it takes discipline when you love to eat, when you love your food in front of you and it's exciting to just grab it and put it in your mouth. It actually takes discipline to take an entire minute, sit there and think about your band, why you got it, and what's inspiring you to what made you do this in the first place. I mean, my gosh, it's crazy to look and think about what I went through after my surgery. I hated my surgery. After my surgery, it was terrible to go through that. And so, you know, I didn't do all that for no reason. I did it for a very strong reason. And so I think that reflection before the meals, going back to the basics, I'm not eating and drinking together. I'm making sure I'm actually looking at the clock, making sure it's at least an hour after I eat before I drink again. Getting my proteins in. I was getting lazy and loose with counting my proteins, and I was just round figuring it. I'm actually counting my proteins again. And of course, getting my butt to the gym. I didn't really slack on that one too bad. But I'm back, guys. I'm back. Woo! I'm happy. I'm back. And thank God that weight didn't stick on me. Oh my gosh. I did set myself back on some goals. I have a wedding coming up in New York. My friends from college that I used to live with, and I was wanting to be a certain weight by the time I saw them. I'd be really pushing it if I made it. Healthily, I'm not gonna make it there on a healthy level anymore because of this setback that I caused for myself. But it's a lifelong journey. It's not a race. This is not a sprint. So as long as I can continue, and as long as I'm picking myself back up, dusting myself off, that's all that matters. So hopefully this video helps someone else out there that was stuck in the position I was in, because I got it back, guys. I'm back. My mental state is good. I believe in myself, and the biggest thing is I'm following my rules again, and I'm telling myself positive affirmations to believe in myself again. So, I'll talk to you guys later. Yay! Woo! Alright, bye-bye.